the heart of a fan.
Panthers hockey is presented by BMW, the ultimate driving machine, official luxury vehicle of the Florida Panthers. Happy New Year. The Cats open 2022 this afternoon on home ice where they're the best team in the NHL, taking on the Montreal Canadiens and former Panther in goal, Sam Montembeault. Happy New Year, Randy Moeller. I'm Steve Goldstein. Panthers get Sergei Bobrovsky in net, and Sam Bennett, Owen Tippett both back in the lineup. Now, Bennett will center Jonathan Huberdeau, who comes off yet another huge game. The Panthers scored 9 against Tampa. Huberdeau was in on 5 of them.
He is hotter than a wood-burning stove at Saturday night's barn dance. And Jonathan Huberdeau, yeah, in on all 5 of those 9 goals. And second 5-point game in December, 4th of his career. Who's hotter in the NHL? Best passer by far. Got the confidence, the composure, the pinpoint passing. There he set up the short-handed goal by Barkov. Huberdeau's got 99 points in the 2021 calendar year. That's tied for 3rd most in the NHL. Could be a feeding frenzy here this afternoon. The Canadiens are on the menu, and Huberdeau is going to lead that offense again here on home ice.
And a special day always for him and his family when he takes on the hometown team, Montreal. More on that coming up. But for the Panthers, oh boy, they are high-flying. They come in 2 straight wins, a comeback win over the Rangers. And then, forget about it, a 9-goal outburst and hammering the Tampa Bay Lightning. 2022 starts next. You know, number 11 will be geeked up for this one. He'll face a former teammate this afternoon. Sam Montembeault in there. Canadiens down, Carey Price, Jake Allen. So Montembeault getting the call in net. The former Panther played 25 games as a Panther. And this past week he's played well, but the team just hasn't helped him out. Here's Sergei Bobrovsky. Big record this season for Bob, 10-1 here on home ice. And he gets the call after Spencer Knight started and beat Tampa 2 nights ago, 9-3. Sam Bennett, after a 1-game absence, back in the Panther lineup. He will center Huberdeau and Duclair, who were just on fire on Thursday night as a duo against Tampa. Weegar and Ekblad back on defense, and here we go. 2022 is underway. What a year in 2021 for the Panthers in the calendar season. Last season and this year so far. Cats come in today tied for 4th best overall in the NHL, 2nd best offense.
Panthers will look for puck possession and see if they can get that forechecking going. Only 1 regular defenseman for the Canadiens in uniform today.
Huberdeau down low, Duclair out in front, Bennett, and he scores! Sam Bennett, 32 seconds into the game, welcome back. Huberdeau on the score sheet again, and the Cats are off and running in 2022. Welcome to the new year, Randy.
Yeah, the Panthers were able to freeze the defense of the Montreal Canadiens, and you're going to see one of the best passing that you've seen. Here the Panthers come up the ice. Weegar. There's Ekblad. He dishes it over. There you got Huberdeau. Finds Duclair from behind the net, back behind the backhand, out in front. Bennett read it perfectly. Look at that. 3 Canadiens all around him, and he still get the stick on the puck and in the net.
10th of the year for Sam Bennett. Duclair continues to pile up the points. He's the Panthers' best forward in the 2 games against the Rangers and against Tampa Bay in those 2 victories. The Panthers have scored 3 goals in each of their last 4 periods. Did it in every period against Tampa and the 3rd period against the Rangers. Off to the lead here, Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Montreal with injuries and COVID. They've only got 16 skaters like the Panthers did a couple weeks ago against Los Angeles. Now it's Barkov with Verhaeghe and Mamet. Puck cleared all the way down. Lucas Carlson will scoot back for the Panthers. Huberdeau got the 2nd assist. Lucas Carlson on the move. Takes a shot. Montembeault the save. Owen Tippett back in the Panther line. Trying to get a hold of it, but Schooneman takes away for Montreal.
Well, that Montreal defense, if they continue to back in over their own blue line, especially the Panthers defense, they can walk right in, and the options are aplenty once that happens.
They only got 5 defense, and most of them are not regulars. Kulak is one of the players with NHL experience.
You know, speaking of the Montreal Canadiens, yeah, they dropped a 4-0 decision a couple nights ago in Carolina. But Goldie, you and I were talking about it. They're only down by a couple goals halfway through the second period. They were very competitive. They work hard and try and stay in their system.
And they had Tampa beat earlier this week. It was 4-3 in the final minute. Lightning scored with 19 seconds left to tie and then won it in overtime. So, and those obviously, as we all know, two of the best teams in the league, Tampa and Carolina, along with the Panthers and a handful of others. And the last 3 games now, 11 different Panthers have scored goals. Lundell centering Hornquist and Marchment for this game. Mosterinen and Lomberg out of the lineup for Tippett and Bennett. Patrick Hornquist celebrating birthday number 35, as hungry as ever. Gudas will take a shot. That's blocked away, and the puck goes out of play. Let's get to our Papa John's key ingredients.
Well, the Panthers got that first goal, and they are 12-3-1 when they score first so far this season. And yep, we'll check that one off. And number 2, it's continues to be a work in progress, but the Panthers face-offs will be a key here this afternoon. Anton Lundell, he leads all NHL rookies in face-offs taken, and he'll take a boatload again here today.
Lundell has scored in each of the last 2 games. Really looked great. And talk about the Panthers at center. Mosterinen and Al Reinhardt is at center, so Lundell is centering Marchment and Hornquist. That'd be most teams' third line, maybe even a few second line, perhaps. Chance in front, Huberdeau waits. Pressured by Kulak. Now a penalty, or an injury in front of the net, I should say. Not sure exactly what happened to the veteran Said Paquette, but he's down. No arm went up.
Yeah, the Panthers, there was a loose puck right in the low slot area. The Panthers had all 3 forwards around there, Duclair, Huberdeau, and Bennett. And Paquette went down. Let's take a look here. Oh, there's the hit by Bennett. And Paquette went down. Bennett leading with his shoulder. No penalty on the play, and I think that's the right call.
Huberdeau up high. Pass deflected away. Ylonen got it to the line, and now Ylonen will scoot over the Panther blue line. That shot was blocked. Mackenzie Weegar on the clear to center. Ylonen, Drouin, and Suzuki, the top line for Montreal. It does thin out a bit after that. Now Paquette went to the dressing room. So remember, Montreal only has 11 forwards in the game, right now down to 10. Savard goes cross ice. Niku has a chance, deflected, and they score. Jonathan Drouin got a stick on it in front. Montreal's first shot on goal has tied the game at 1.
And timed perfectly, and this was really the first time Montreal had any puck possession, total control in the Florida zone. And that was a perfect shot pass, and there you see the deflection right there. Drouin was in excellent position, stick on the ice. The pass came right on the ice as well, so an easy deflection.
So we are even at 1. Niku will get the assist, the Finnish defenseman. Here's Corey Schueneman, one of those players, with all the COVID stories of players being out. You get a guy like Schueneman getting in the lineup, 26 years old. He's a rookie, played 4 years in college at Western Michigan, and he got a point in his first game the other day. And that's the one thing, Randy, with what's going on around the league. We see so many of these stories of players that are getting a taste of the NHL. I mean, obviously you don't want it to happen this way, but it's pretty cool when they get in there.
Yeah, and it's a good test and a good measuring point for the organization, given some of these young players that maybe aren't ready for regular duty in the NHL. See how they can handle the pressure and the speed of the league, the best league in the world.
And so it's Schueneman and Clag there, 64 and 43 in white, paired up on defense. Icing call on the Panthers. There's the 26-year-old Michigan native. And a lot of these players, Randy, you obviously know, you played in the league, and You know, when you grind it out, I know you were a first-round pick, but a lot of guys have to grind it out and wait for years to get the opportunity.
And what a thrill for a lot of these young players.
Here comes Forsling rushing in. Knocked away by Drouin. Mammon with a steal, takes a shot, saved by Montembeault. Rebound, Reinhart reaches for it. Reinhart tried to get it in front, blocked away. And now we get a fight out at center ice. Radko Gudas all tied up there with Pezzetta, trying to make a name for himself. Michael Pezzetta and Radko Gudas going at it. Oh, Radko gets a right hand in there. Pezzetta goes down.
Yeah, the play was way across the ice. We'll see how this happened. We'll take a look at the very left part of our screen. As Pezzetta comes in and finishes his check on Gudas, and it might have been a little bit high, and Gudas took exception to that, and it didn't take long before the mitts were flying.
Florida penalty number 7, Montreal penalty number 55. 5 minutes each, fighting.
There's one of those players, Michael Pezzetta, getting a chance in the NHL, trying to, you know, make a name for himself, make a little bit of an impact. 23 years old, 21st game of his career. 1-1 game. Bennett from Duclair and Huberdeau in the opening minute. Drouin from Niku and Savard for Montreal. They'll play 3 more times, twice in March, and then the last game of the season will be between these two.
Sam Montembeault having to carry the load here for the Montreal Canadiens in goal. For the Panthers.
Chance in front. Oh, and Tippett is denied by Montembeault. Great chance there for Tippett right at the net.
And 2 excellent saves there by Sam Montembeault. The Canadiens defense, they just got caught flat-footed. Look at Bennett. He just throws it out in front. Tippett's all by himself. 1 for $1, 2 for $1. Look at that. Oh, the better save on the rebound as Montembeault just kicks out that left pad and glove.
Reinhart, Tippett, and Vatrano on for the Panthers. Here's the veteran Savard feeding it ahead for Kulak. Broken up at the line. Nice play by Ekblad. But Montreal takes back. Suzuki will get a heavy dose of the veterans the Canadiens do have in the lineup today. Panthers come in 27-4. 16-3 on home ice. And in most of those games, incredibly, they've scored at least 5 goals. Put in front of the net, Bobrovsky able to steer it away and then grab it with the glove.
Well,
that's our Taco Bell take, Randy.
Yeah, the 13 goals the Panthers have scored the last 2 games, both on home ice. Let's take a look how they stack up against the other teams. These are goals per game average, and Colorado has just been on fire, especially on home ice. There's the Panthers, nicely in second spot. And you take a look at the other side with the Montreal Canadiens. They're averaging just 2 goals a game, and they're allowing almost, or most games, at least 4 goals a game. That's not a good combination.
Here's Niku taking a shot that's blocked away by the stick of Marchman. Marchman the check, and then Lundell with the clear. Marchman back in the Panther lineup after missing about 7 weeks. He's got points in the last 2 games since returning. And he picks up a loose puck here. Marchman breaks in, fights off a check, sets up Lundell, and the shot blocked by Niku. Montour steps up, shooting wide. It comes around to Lundell. They'll let one go from the boards. That's blocked. Loose in the skates in front of the net. Cleared to the line. Panthers hold it in. Forsling rushes down the boards. Centering feed. In front, Montembeault to save on Lundell. Great chance there, set up by Forsling. And now he shoots. That's blocked at the net. Hornquist fighting for the puck. But checked out of there by Caulfield.
Oh, excellent vision there. Lundell to throw that puck across ice. Right through the seam, right on the stick.
Bennett moves in the offensive zone, shooting. Shoulder save, Montembeault. And the Canadiens looking to break out. Vedamo moves in, 2-on-1. Vedamo puts it in front, saved by Bobrovsky. Belzile is on it now. Belzile's shot blocked away by Bobrovsky. Vedamo again. Belzile hit by Weegar. And then taken away by Huberdeau. Sweeps it out to center, but that was behind Duclair. 7.5 gone by here in the first on New Year's Day. A little matinee for the Panthers against the Canadiens. Mammon breaks in the offensive zone. Now it's Barkov. Ekblad moves in. Ekblad tied up, gets a shot away, went wide off the skate of Mammon. And then dumped down the ice for the Panthers last couple of shifts, starting to get some consistent pressure. And that's what Montembeault has faced the last 2 games against Tampa and Carolina. Allowed 9 goals, but it could have been more. Mammon, centering feed, Montour shot wide. Cleared away for Drouin. Flag, the defenseman, spins away and shoots in. Last 2 games, the Panthers have had 8 players with multi-points. Led by, of course, Huberdeau's 5-point game against Tampa. 3 of the last 4 5-point games in the league have been by Huberdeau. Tippett, offside the call though here. Play blown dead at the line, 11:20 to go in the opening period. Sam Bennett back in the lineup as the Panther goal. This offense just lighting it up. Now they scored 9 goals two nights ago, 1 short of the team record, and here is the record that night at the Miami Arena. They put up a 10 spot against the Boston Bruins.
Yeah, Mellamy and Ray Whitney, the Wizard, each had 4 points. Ray Shepherd, old sweet hands, he had a hat trick in that game. Ed Jovanovski had an assist. I don't know, maybe they didn't want to pass the puck to Jovo, but should have had more with that talent that he had.
Long time ago, remember it well, night after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was the first game after Doug McLean, the former Panther coach, was let go and Brian Murray took over behind the bench.
So Thursday night against Tampa, 2nd most ever in Panther history with 9. Crowd was really into it, chanting, "We want 10" in that game on Thursday. It was a great atmosphere here in the building. They were doing the wave. Fans have been treated to just unbelievable hockey here on home ice this season, and then you go back to last season, really the whole calendar year of 2021. Panthers have won 29 of their last 34 games played here in South Florida.
And it's interesting, you know, when they ask the players post-game, they just say they love playing here. They love playing for the fans. They feed off the energy.
Steal at center ice by Hornquist. Lundell moves in. Tied up and knocked away by Savard. Lundell stays on him. Marchman and Hornquist trying to work it free, but Montreal wins the board battle, and Drouin is out to center. Put out in front of the net. Cleared away by Marchman. Lundell will lift this one to the neutral zone. Hornquist will do the rest as they go off on a change. Canadiens come in just 7 wins on the season after making the Stanley Cup final last year. Suzuki with a chance. Couldn't get the shot on goal. He was hooked. And it's a penalty on the Panthers. So it's a game Montreal team early on. Tie game, and they're going on the power play.
Florida number 62, minor penalty for slashing.
Yeah, Montreal just buzzing around here. And there's the little tap right on the hands of Suzuki from Brandon Montour. So The Canadiens, dead last in the NHL on the power play. They've only scored 11 power play goals so far this season. But they got some dangerous guys on the ice right now.
Drouin with the puck. Takes a shot, save Bobrovsky. Suzuki trying to tee up the rebound, couldn't, but here's a chance for Caulfield to feed over to Clague. He's got to peel back though. Clague will reset it. Cole Caulfield. From a first round pick in 2019. Drouin fires, that misses. Suzuki picks up the puck. Drouin again. Goes down to the goal line. And Bobrovsky makes the save there on Harvey Pinard as he came right from the goal line trying to make that move.
That's where the defense, if you're protecting on both sides of that goalpost, you've got to be aware of this nifty little move. And the players like that, they can take it on the forehand and then they just spin back around and put themselves in a shooting position. Good thing Bobrovsky, you see he went down to cover along the ice. The only chance was over his shoulder, and that never materialized.
Little extra push there from Harvey Pinard. Panthers didn't like that. 22-year-old, another guy getting a chance. Third NHL game. Scored his NHL debut over in Tampa earlier in the week. And he's got the puck here. He'll drop it off. Barkov bothering the Canadiens. They try to break it out. Now it's Drouin. Harvey Pinard again. Suzuki feeds Drouin. Here's a chance. Caulfield fires and a save by Bobrovsky. Couldn't find the rebound though. It's loose. And now he does.
Oh boy. Little anxious moments right there. Bobrovsky after the shot from Caulfield. You'll see the shot come up high on Bobrovsky, and he thinks, okay, I got it trapped. Whoops, and then it drops down right between his legs, and he spins around. Sometimes goaltenders, when they do that, they'll push that puck in over the goal line themselves, but fortunately it went wide of the post on the right side.
Huberdeau ahead for Lundell, short-handed. Lundell with a chance. That one goes off the glass. Belzile leads the rush to center for Montreal. Got it over the blue line. 11. Lost it for a moment. Belzile, though, gives it back to the blue line. But it did score it off the stick of Niku. So Montreal has to reset as the power play winds down. Hillis flips it into the Panther zone. Around it goes for Gudis. And the Panthers kill it off. They put 4 shots on goal. It remains a 1-1 game. Bennett all over Niku, looking for the steal. He's got it. Montembeault makes the save. Sam Bennett all over the Canadiens defenseman. Now Niku feeds it ahead. Suzuki for Savard. Shot steered away by Bobrovsky, his former Columbus Blue Jackets teammate. Panthers unable to clear though. Sloppy there. Pezzetta just misses wide. Pezzetta again. Couldn't tee it up. Now he gives to Savard. He's got a look. Save Bobrovsky. Panthers clear. Much like the other night, the Panthers beat Tampa Bay 9-3, but Lightning had 19 shots on goal in the first period. Andrew Burnett after the game said, yeah, I didn't love the first. Montreal's put plenty of pucks on the Panther net so far. Harvey Pinard breaks in. Lucas Carlson rides him off. Kulak shot from the point wide. And then Reinhart's hit down by Savard. Mammon goes the other way. Mammon along the boards. Checked by Poling. In comes Barkov trying to dig it out of there. 3 Canadiens in the battle. Mammon keeps on working. He goes down. Yeah, Montreal able to dig it free, and Caulfield dumps it down the ice.
Well, and the Canadiens are winning their fair battles in their own zone and coming up with the puck. Panthers haven't had a whole lot of sustained pressure here in the last 5 or 6 minutes. But the Panthers, they want to play that aggressive forechecking. And look at Bennett. Reads the play well. steals it, turns around, gets a shot on Montembeault. Nice to see Bennett after a one-game absence. Yeah, he missed the goal parade last game on Thursday. He wasn't in the lineup.
Well, he had to get back in today.
Yeah. Panthers put up 9.
Join the party. 15 of the 18 skaters had points in the game against the Lightning. Tampa lost in a shootout last night at home against the Rangers. Came back, tied that game late. So the last two teams the Panthers beat. Went at it last night across the state on New Year's Eve. Ekblad on the clear to center. Marchment on the shoot-in. Schuenemann is back to play it. Over to Clag. Forsling standing up at his own line. By the way, I mentioned the Panthers 3 goals in each of the last 4 periods of play. First team since the 09 Sharks to do that in the NHL. Forsling's shot is stopped by Montembeault. Forsling right on the line, did hold it in. Niku's got to turn back behind his own net. Huberdeau finished the check on him, but Ylonen with a lead pass. Couldn't find Drouin.
Yeah, Gudas had some pretty good positioning.
Duclair. Tied up, looking for a call. He didn't get it. It's about the only way they could slow him down. Savard carries to the Panther line. Centering pass taken away by Vetrano. Here comes Tippett out to center. Flag is back as Tippett makes his way into the Montreal zone. Centering feed stolen away by Harvey Pinard. And he'll clear for Caulfield. Cole Caulfield working against Montour. Carlson is on it behind the net. 4.5 to go here in the first. Montour sweeps it ahead. Vedamo ties up Reinhardt and then shoots in. Zeta finished the check there against Carlson. Puck dumped all the way down, bouncing at the line. It's stopped. Verhaeghe picks it up. Here's Mattman breaking in. Verhaeghe in front is robbed by Montembeault. The former Panther with a big save there as Verhaeghe got to the net. We remain even.
Is the first day of 2022, so we thought it would be fitting to wish you a happy new year in every language spoken by the Florida Panthers. Here we go. English, happy new year, nailed it. How about French? Bon année. All right, this is where it gets a little tricky. Swedish, got niat ar. Finnish, hiva, uta, viata. Czech, statsny novi rak. And Goldie, I'm going to let you take Russian because you are so good at pronouncing the hometown of Sergei Bobrovsky.
Novokuznetsk, Russian is all I know. That's where Bob is from. And I'm not saying Happy New Year. Now, you showed Vetrano. What's Happy New Year in Boston? Happy New Year. I mean, something like that. Close. That is great. Well done. So you got enough Finns on the ice, you can have one of them say it and finish. 1-1 game here on New Year's Day. Drouin over to Clag. Suzuki puts it out in front. It comes all the way back to center ice. Gudas read the play to steal at center. Walks in over the line. Drop pass. Lundell with a shot deflected away. Lundell trying to get to the rebound, but it was rolling on him. And Belzile will shoot in. Zeta, first man there, snaps it cross ice, scooped up by Marchment. Flip out to center. Lundell catches up to it at the Montreal line. Hornquist put it behind the net. Give Montreal credit, 16 skaters. A lot of guys called up, but they're playing a hard game as they have the last 2. And they move in 3-on-2. Hillis puts it out in front. The chance of Bobrovsky to save on Pezzetta, who was all alone in front. That's a big one by Bobrovsky there. Forsling after it against Caulfield. Marchment comes in front. Marchment trying to tee it up, can't do it. Shot from up high, deflected on goal, and Montembeault will cover up.
And the impressive passing by the Montreal Canadiens, especially when they're coming through the neutral zone. And look at Pizzetta right here. He tried the little, oh yeah, between the legs. And Bob said, no, not today, son. But real nice passing. There's a little sloppy coming back, trying to figure out their defensive assignments. But Sergei Bobrovsky, 10-1 on home ice. That's the door.
Off the draw, Montour gives it back, but it's out of the zone. Went between the legs like Barkov did all those years ago against Montreal. Here at FLA Live Arena, that one was on a breakaway, and he finished it off. Still one of the great goals in recent time in the league. Kulak shoots, Bobrovsky the save. Carlson on the clear to center. Leclerc has it knocked away quickly, though, by Schoenemann. Canadiens moving that puck quickly and getting it deep in the Panther zone.
No, they've been impressive here in this first period, working hard. Like I said, we're passing, coming out of their own zone. It's probably been their best attribute. They have caused or created some numerous scoring chances in this first.
Frank Petrano in the offensive zone. Suzuki on his back. Petrano gets free. Now it's Weegar looking for a shooting lane. Yolonen right there with him, so Weegar's got to put it to the end boards. Tippett chops it over to Vetrano again. Vetrano in front, saved by Montembeault. Rebound cleared all the way down. Suzuki racing with Weegar. Well, they say no icing there. Weegar one-hands it out to center. Sam Reinhart at the blue line shoots in, but that puck was cut off before it went deep. Less than a minute to go in the first. Panthers couple days off after this one. Back home Tuesday night against Calgary, one of the best teams in the NHL. That game should be something else. 6:30, we start the pregame coverage. Maxime Mamin. Verhaeghe hunts down the loose puck, spins it around for Forsling. Forsling with a shot right on save. Rebound is there in front. Schoenemann picks it up. No Panther could get to it. Good job by Forsling getting it on net. Verhaeghe with a good hit on Schoenemann. Now Verhaeghe held up at the boards. Barkov digs it free, but could not get it back to the point.
Well, hit the referee.
And we'll go to the dressing room, even.
Well, lots of scoring chances for both teams. Montreal very impressive coming out shorthanded. And they have put up the good effort, but Sam Bennett coming back from a one-game absence. Sergei Bobrovsky making 13 saves, and 20 minutes are in the books.
The first goal of the new year in the NHL was scored by Sam Bennett. We will hear from him coming up with Jessica. Have the highlights, and we've got to listen in with Jonathan Huberdeau. We love when we can listen in with Panther players. Huberdeau is the man for this game. Panthers got off quick. Opening minute goal by Bennett. The Canadiens answered back and were even after 20. We look forward to that on Tuesday here on this New Year's Day. Panthers 1-1 with a short-handed but very structured Montreal team that did a lot of good things in that opening period.
Yeah, they did, and they work hard. And the Panthers are up against here. I'm going to show you a clip when the Panthers are coming up the ice. The good structure by the Montreal Canadiens. Look at how they back check. They're going to come up the middle of the ice, so they're only going to allow scoring chances from the outside. Look at that is textbook by the Canadiens. That's what the Panthers are up against. And we'll see if Florida can break through that here in the second period.
Well, Cedric Paquette, the veteran, did not come back out for Montreal. Remember the hit early in the game by Sam Bennett. So Montreal now 10 forwards and 15 skaters, as opposed to the usual 12 and 6 with a total of 18. Here we go in the second. Bennett and Drouin, the goal scorers in the opening period. Aaron Ekblad tried to lead pass, but his stick broke on him. Here comes Yolonen, drop pass, Drouin, centering pass, taken away. Behind his intended man. Tough break for Ekblad on that broken stick as he had Duclair, and he saw him. He was trying to pass it to him on that stretch. Cole Caulfield after the puck with Weegar. Bennett there to help out. He digs it free. And Verhaeghe on the move through the neutral zone. Verhaeghe carries behind the net, trying to get it in front, blocked away. Barkov now gets on the ice along with Verhaeghe and Mammon.
Well, the other thing the Panthers, I'm sure they discussed in that locker room after the first period, that they got to use their speed and draw some penalties with that speed. Man, no power play opportunities so far for Florida.
Forsling offside. The call on the Panthers for the first time this new year. 50-50 raffle tickets on sale. Download the FLA Live app or go to FLA Panthers 5050.com and purchase. It's a new year and a new opportunity to win. All the proceeds go to the Panthers Foundation. There's a look at the raffle today. Randy Moeller anxiously awaiting the number to be called so he can get mad, stomp his feet, and throw the ticket out like he did all of 2021. It's like a ticker tape parade up here in the booth.
It's just an investment that you have to wait on.
I know it. One of these days. I agree. Verhaeghe hungry. Digs it free. Takes a shot. Shoulder save. Montembeault. Verhaeghe again. Chips it over to Mammon. Niku sends it around the boards. Waiting there is Carlson at the point. Montour had to jump away from him. Belzile after it for Montreal. Checked by Carlson. And got some help from Paquette, who's now back out there for Montreal. So Cedric Paquette reemerges. Good to see after he took that hit. Barkov trying to dig it free. Jammed up there with Vedemo. Another one of those young Canadian players. Vedemo, 42 and white, doing some good work here, keeping it alive. Vedemo still after it. Finally, Montour knocks it free, but the Panthers unable to clear. Harvey Pinard puts it on goal. Save by Bobrovsky. Another shot. That's blocked by Mammon. Verhaeghe trying to poke it out. Barkov gets it ahead to him. Late in a shift for Verhaeghe. He'll let one go. Stick save.
Yeah, another tough shift for the Florida Panthers. A lot of time in their own zone and up against the Canadiens, who are winning their fair share of those one-on-one battles. Well, you know, the Montreal Canadiens, it's been a tough year since the get-go, and with only 7 wins. So you take a look at their record, and it's since the 39-40 season that they have started a season like that. It has been a very trying time in a hockey mad market.
Well, they're still playing hard, and they've been effective. This game 1-1 early in the second. Suzuki pulls it back. Savard got hit down by Reinhart. Ylonen able to take that puck. Reinhart is all over him. Another board battle deep in the Panther zone. Suzuki hit by Forsling. Gudas chips it ahead. Vetrano couldn't reach it. Forsling again under heavy pressure. Drouin behind the Panther net. Hit solidly by Reinhart. And Montreal still with possession. Ylonen feeds it back to the point. Schoenemann with a chance. That one deflected wide off the stick of Tippett. Puck cleared to center, but Schoenemann is right there for the Canadiens. They've had the puck possession to start this period. Vetrano tips it ahead. Now Frank Vetrano breaks into the Montreal zone against Kulak. The 277s going at it. Vetrano, good play. Kulak then knocks it free. Lundell blocked the clearing attempt. Just came on the ice. Suzuki trying to sweep it out of the zone. Hornquist there for the Panthers. Ekblad lifts it to the goal line. Kulak took a hit. And that puck did deflect out of play. And with that, we get a message from FPL.
At FPL, we're always planning, preparing, and investing in an energy future Florida can depend on. See how at fpl.com/value.
All right, you see Mason Marchman right there. That's where one of the Panthers are looking for to establish that forecheck, use that big body and strength.
Weegar shoots. Montembeault the save. Traffic in front. They couldn't tee it up. Both Lundell and Hornquist were there. Hornquist puts it in front, taken away by Caulfield. He'll send it out to center. Clad catches up to it. Knocked away from behind by Hornquist. And here come the Panthers looking for an odd man rush. Hornquist at center. Late pass was broken up. Lundell stays after it. Hornquist swoops in and dig it free. He's stuck to the boards though. Comes up the wall. Marchman reaches and settles the puck down. Marchman looking for help. Goes cross ice. The shot went well wide off the stick of Montour. Good look there by Marchman.
Oh, Marchman got hit there, and he has been shaken up.
Marchman over to the bench where he grabs a seat. Here comes Duclair, one-on-one with Clad. Duclair drops it off. Huberdeau waits, puts it out in front. Couldn't find a Panther. Belzile the other way, snaps it wide of Bobrovsky's net. Tracks it down and gets a shot away that's blocked. Sam Bennett, nice feet ahead. Huberdeau with Duclair, 2-on-2. Duclair slides it down low. Savard on it for Montreal, takes a solid hit from Huberdeau. Meanwhile, Marchman is now heading to the dressing room for the Panthers. Don't like to see that, just his third game back in the lineup. Here comes Duclair after a loose puck. He's got it, puts it out in front. Oh, and taken down hard was Huberdeau. Into the goalpost, Huberdeau, little shaken up. Slow getting up. Hit that net hard. Panthers will get a power play.
Yeah, the couple players shaken up for the Panthers here over the last minute or so. And Huberdeau's going to draw a penalty, but looks like he's going to be okay. Let's see what happened to Mason Marchman. Here's the call.
2-minute minor for hooking.
Okay, a hooking call. And the shift before that, Panthers with an aggressive forecheck, and there's Mason Marchman bumping into his man, and right away he was not facing 100. You're looking 100%, and then Huberdeau hooked from behind, and there he goes hard into the goal post and behind Montembeault.
And he stays on the ice, so that's good news. But you saw the way that leg kind of twisted under him. You don't like to see that. Huberdeau has been an absolute rock for the Panthers, playing just about every game over the last 5 years. Had a stretch of 300+ consecutive at one point. Get a little ice repair at the Montreal net. With that, we'll take a timeout. Panther power play coming up. They're trying to grab the lead. Panthers are going the power play here for the first time in the game.
Yeah, the Panthers had a big power play goal in their last outing. And we'll see if they can. There's the key man for the Panthers, no doubt. And Jonathan Huberdeau, he'll hang on to that puck, and the patience and the confidence to try and find an open shooter. And the Panthers get full possession in that offensive zone.
Huberdeau, Barkov, Duclair, Reinhart, along with Aaron Ekblad. Panthers have scored power play goals, or one power play goal in the last game against Tampa that opened the scoring. Free puck right at the dot, and the Panthers work it free as Reinhart gives to Ekblad. Now it's Huberdeau getting things set up. 6 points the last 2 games for Huberdeau, trying to add to it. Looking in front, hold it. They finally go to him. Huberdeau gets it back to Barkov, and now it's Huberdeau again. Duclair has a chance, puts it out in front, loose at the net. Drouin tries to clear. Ekblad nicely went down on a knee to block it. Now it's Alexander Barkov over to Huberdeau. Cross ice, Barkov shooting high. And the Canadiens will get out of the zone. Suzuki rushing down the ice. Anthony Duclair. You won't outskate him.
Couple good chances for the Panthers there, getting the puck towards the net.
Huberdeau down the wing for Barkov. Here's Duclair, cross ice. Huberdeau scoops it up. Niku right over to Huberdeau to knock it away. Barkov settles things down up at the line. Huberdeau's got it again. He'll let one go. He missed. Barkov tried his best to hold it in, couldn't do it. Here comes Cedric Paquette, knocked away by Ekblad.
Yeah, players like Jonathan Huberdeau, when they get the opportunity in that left face-off dot, they try and go high. They They figure that the goaltenders are going to try and crouch down the net up top will be open, but you got to hit the net.
Hornquist now with the second power play unit on the ice. Montour. Lundell fires. That goes high as well. Panthers have had some good looks at Montembeault. Haven't made him make the save yet. Lundell will try again. Putting it out in front, deflected, stopped. Hornquist got a stick on. Lundell again, moving in. Drop pass, Montour. Bennett one-timer blocked. Bennett gets it right back, fires again, blocked again. The power play is over. Savard out of the box. Panthers still in the zone. Shot saved by Montembeault. Verhaeghe off the wall with it. Back it goes for Montour. Quick shot. Deflects to the boards. Panthers still have him trapped in the zone. Verhaeghe knocks it away from Schuenemann. Finally, the Canadiens able to clear. It will be icing, so they can't get the change.
Well, you can't fault the Panthers for not generating enough chances. That was a perfect pass there, Declare right through the defense, and you saw Reinhart there. He just wasn't, his stick wasn't in the right position to redirect that puck, and he was pushed right from behind by Kulak at the last second. A good heads-up play by Duclair.
So see if the Panthers could take advantage. These Montreal skaters have been on the ice for a while. Forsling shooting. Montembeault makes that save. Now they can finally change him up.
Well, that was my second key for the game here tonight, was going to be face-offs, and it continues to be a work in progress for the Panthers. They're in the lower half of the NHL in face-off percentages. Reinhart's been pretty good so far here tonight. Won that last draw in the offensive zone. Face-off wins equal puck possession.
Quick off the face-off inside of the post. It wouldn't go. Oh, but Toronto got the shot away. They took down Reinhart in front. The Panthers are going to get a power play. Frank Vatrano unloaded in a hurry against his former teammate there, chatting it up. Montembeault and Vatrano trying to figure out what happened there.
Montreal penalty number 58, 2-minute minor.
Meanwhile, Savard goes right back to the box.
Yeah, and again, the importance of face-offs, not only the Panthers scoring chance, but the draw penalty. There's Vatrano right off the post. Reinhart swoops in and gets dumped right at the top of the crease area. Here's what Montembeault was looking at. Oh, that went right by me. Okay, thank you, post. And then somehow he's able to keep that puck from going across the goal line, but Savard takes the penalty. Back-to-back power plays for the Panthers.
In part due to the power plays, Panthers really taking over here in the second period, out shooting Montreal 8-1. Bobrovsky has been kept clean, and again a chance to grab the lead. Ekblad shoots wide. Ekblad gets all tied up by Suzuki there. I mean, that's just an obvious call.
No, they're gonna. I think they're gonna give this to
number 5, 2 minutes interference.
They're gonna give it to Aaron Ekblad.
Well, that's why Suzuki grabbed him. Ekblad cut in front of him, and Ekblad did not like that at all. Wow.
All right, Canadiens clear the puck. Suzuki's going at it, and I think the interference is because Ekblad had slashed the stick out of Suzuki's hands.
Yeah, more a slash than
interference.
Call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way.
And that's why Suzuki grabbed him. So unfortunately for the Panthers, that negates the power play. And now we're 4-on-4. Flag shoots, blocked by Weegar. Mackenzie Weegar, tied for 6th in the league in blocked shots amongst defensemen. 2nd in the league in takeaways. Up there in so many categories. Niku pressured by Barkov and is able to get it free to Suzuki. Lead pass on the wing. Drouin controls, knocked away by Forsling. But here's Clag to pick it up, putting it out in front off the stick of Suzuki. Huberdeau sends it up the boards. Niku gloved it down. Chance all alone in front. Yolonen save, rebound, Suzuki puts it home. And Montreal has the lead 2-1.
Panthers just never got control of this puck. It's 4-on-4, so you know there's all kinds of open ice. And give the Canadiens total credit. They're able to regain control of a 50-50 puck right here in the Panther zone, and then they moved it around, and look at that no-look pass back to the point shot. Perfect rebound, came right on the stick of Suzuki, and he puts it off both posts and in for the go-ahead goal.
Oh boy, that's just poorly done by the Panthers in the 4-on-4. Two of the only guys in this Montreal team that can really hurt you offensively have Drouin and Suzuki with the goals. Panthers trail for the first time this afternoon. Still 4-on-4. Carter Verhaeghe over the offensive line. He'll circle it back. Panthers need to get out of the zone. Bennett looks to get it started. Lead pass for Verhaeghe. Off his stick. He'll try again. Caulfield watching him. Here's Bennett at center ice. Canadiens just doing a good job not letting the Panthers get going in transition. Panthers one of the best teams in the league at chances off the rush. Not much doing here. Forsling now has Lundell. He was banging his stick on the ice, calling for the puck. He's got it. He breaks in. Sticked away by Schoenemann. And Lundell got the stick up high on Schoenemann, but it went undetected. Montreal has a brief power play now with Ekblad still in the box. But he's out, and we're finally 5-on-5. Panthers got to get a little intense, a little nasty now. On those boards, puck battles, down a goal. Belzile rushes in. Hillis at the end boards, checked by Carlson. Another board battle, Canadiens win it. Feed in front, stolen away though, Maxime Mamin. Slides it ahead, here comes Weegar. He's got Duclair on the wing. Duclair will shoot, glove save, no rebound. Paquette and Mamin pushing and shoving in front. Oh, and then Paquette throwing a couple of punches. They get separated with 8:42 to go in the second period on New Year's Day. Montreal leads it 2-1.
Let's take a look at the captain and Alexander Barkov. Last game he had a power play assist and a shorthanded goal. He's got points in 12 of the last 13 games. And let's see where he stacks up against, see, look at Jake Gunsel for the Pittsburgh Penguins with 19 points. Nazem Kadri over the last 12 games with a boatload of points as well. Barkov still looking for his first point here this afternoon.
Board battle deep in the Montreal zone. Mamin got it free by Yolonen, who got an assist on the Suzuki goal. Able to get it out. Niku the other assist, so Niku's got 2 points in the game this afternoon. Suzuki checked by Weegar, and Weegar with yet another takeaway. So good at it. And here comes Weegar. Winds it around the boards for Barkov. His top line trying to get something going in the offensive zone. Barkov, Verhaeghe, and Mamin. Verhaeghe on a loose puck behind the net. Knocked away by Suzuki. They continue to battle. Savard steps in, flips it over to Kulak.
Again, impressive defensive zone coverage by the Canadiens. We're playing a man-on-man coverage. The Panthers having difficulty getting in the inside.
Vetrano hit the post a few minutes ago. Breaks in this time. Forsling, slap shot block. Look out, Caulfield's going to get a breakaway. Vetrano trying to catch up to him. And Vetrano got there. Great defensive effort and skating by Frank Vetrano to negate the breakaway chance. Reinhart comes the other way. Vetrano stopped by Montembeault.
Yeah, that's where you need that speed, and the Panthers taking some chances in the offensive zone. And with the shot blocked there from Forsling, there goes Caulfield, but Vetrano, and most importantly, does not take a penalty. Yeah, he reached around, but he didn't grab on. Just enough disruption. Not allowing a quality shot on goal.
Panther goal in this game came 32 seconds in from Bennett. Sam Montembeault has made the next 24 saves. Niku up ahead on the wing for Betamo. Back for Clag. Now it's Niku again, putting it out in front. Betamo couldn't get a stick on the redirection. Lundell with a lead pass. He has a man. Marchment breaks in, settles it down. Couldn't get a shot away though. He was just in too deep and could not quite settle it down for a chance.
Oh, it could have been one of the goals of the year. The beautiful hand-eye coordination to knock that puck down. There it was. Knock it down, then catch up to it. Oh, he tried the between the legs, but forgot the puck. Mason Marchment. There it was. Oh, golden opportunity. Remember, he was shaken up earlier this period, but a beautiful long cross-ice pass and knocked it down and caught up to that puck.
May have seen on the bench there Jonas Johansson. He's the Panthers' backup goaltender for this game. Spencer Knight on the taxi squad today, along with Matt Kierstad and Chase Prisky, who were called up. They played so well in that game when the Panthers were shorthanded, had to call them up against LA. Kierstad got his first NHL goal, so they're part of the Panther team right now. Steele, Anthony Duclair on the move, gliding down the wing. Drops it for Bennett. Tries a pass to Huberdeau, didn't connect. But Huberdeau finds Ekblad. He'll take a shot wide. Schoenemann hit by Huberdeau, who gets the steal.
There's a hooking call too.
Yeah, Schoenemann all over Huberdeau. No possession yet for Montreal. Bobrovsky's got to get to the bench. Huberdeau goes and tells him, go. I don't think Bobrovsky realizes now, finally. He heads off, so the Panthers will get the extra skater on. There's the touch, though, after all that. Panthers will go a man up, trying to get it tied.
Well, Jonathan Huberdeau.
Montreal, number 64, minor penalty for hooking.
Okay, so the Panthers will see if they can go back on a full penalty power play. There's the hook right there. Schoenemann on Jonathan Huberdeau. Boy, you got that one right in the ribs. Huberdeau is so astute of protecting that puck coming off the wall.
26-year-old rookie to the penalty box for Montreal. Third power play of the game for the Panthers, although that last one was only a few seconds long. Duclair gives it back. Huberdeau gets it set up. Here's a shot by Barkov, blocked. Cleared all the way down. Bobrovsky's going to have to get out to play this. Fires ahead for Huberdeau. Reinhardt at the goal line, over to Huberdeau. Back it goes for Aaron Ekblad. Duclair. Reinhardt's out in front of the net. Now it's Barkov, watched. Holds. Ekblad takes a shot, save, rebound in front. Reinhardt tried to pass, that's broken up. Reinhardt in behind, out in front. Duclair fires, stopped. Great chance for the Panthers there. Huberdeau fights off Suzuki for the loose puck. Huberdeau for Ekblad. Huberdeau moves in. On the doorstep, Reinhardt has Barkov, who scores! Alexander Barkov has tied it at 2. Huberdeau gets another helper.
Well, the Panthers had 2 goal-in opportunities right before Barkov, but here you see the good passing. Huberdeau goes down on the goal line, and right there's Barkov. He's going to be waiting for that pass to come. And a beautiful pass by Reinhardt to find Barkov. Short side on Montembeault. Montembeault is already committed down low, and on the far side, Barkov makes no mistake.
Huberdeau now has 7 points in the last 2 games. In on both goals today. Amazing, the Panthers have scored 11 goals in the last 2 games, and he's had a piece of 7 of them, and the Panthers have evened this one up.
Well, that's what the Panthers are looking for, is that quick puck movement. That's the result of this power play goal, is you got to freeze the defense. And you saw Huberdeau goes down to the side of the net to Reinhart, and then right over, everybody was frozen, and all he had to do was just thread that puck over to Barkov and then let Barkov's talent take over.
Forsling shot blocked. Harvey Pinard clears to the Panther line, picked up by Caulfield. Drop pass, broken up by Forsling, and Forsling works it free. Trying to clear, he does. Good effort by Gustav Forsling. Verhaeghe trying to break in. Mammon picks it up. Mammon goes to the net. The backhander is stopped by Montembeault. Puck is loose and they couldn't stuff it home. Montembeault's lost his goalie mask, so we get the whistle.
Montembeault's lost his goalie mask, his stick.
Play stop. Panthers nearly grabbed the lead there on that flurry. But here in the second, the Cats answer back. Barkov has tied it up.
So he doesn't do kind of higher, so he has to come down whenever I get it. Nice swing, Zach. If you want to go here. Hey. Yeah, I know.
More listen in with Jonathan Huberdeau coming up at intermission. Huberdeau with 2 more assists today. Panthers here in the second now. Some of it's from the power play, but they're really starting to take this game over.
Yeah, they are, and you're going to see an individual effort here. Maxime Mammon looks like he was going to pass it, and he just pulls it on the string, goes to the backhand. Oh, a nice, pretty move there. A little razzle-dazzle by Maxime Mammon. Everybody talks about the size that he has and the intelligence, but also he's got some pretty nifty mitts on him as well. He can stick handle, control that puck, get into a better shooting position.
Steady stream of pucks going at Montembeault here in the second. A steal here. Mammon forced it. Barkov spun down by Savard, picked up by Mammon. Pass in front, knocked away by Suzuki. Weegar on the loose change. Nice spin by him. Weegar still with it. Now Barkov up at the line, takes a wrister. That goes wide. Mammon after the rebound. Karam. Verhaeghe there as well. But Suzuki knocks it free. Jammed off the boards to center. Ekblad got it back to the neutral zone.
Well, the reason why the Panthers have really created the scoring chances and now up to 32 shots, especially here in the later parts of the second period, is they're winning the battles, especially in the offensive zone. They're retrieving the puck, working with each other.
And Marchment retrieves that one nicely. Hornquist to center, met by Niku. Picked up by Mason Marchment. He moves in. Decide not to take the shot with Schoenemann right on him. And now carried out by Paquette. Niku at the Panther line. Cross ice feed. Cut off at the net by Gudas. Lead pass off the back of the skate of Lundell. Paquette. And that's off the stick of Forsling and out of play. Young fans, you can join the Panthers Kids Club. Great way to start 2022. You get access to exclusive events, special offers like tickets and more. Go to Panthers Kids Club at floridapanthers.com/Kids Club. Great to see the young fans in the afternoon game today. Panthers trying to make it 17-3 on home ice this season.
Kids having fun. Dad, I want a hot dog. I want a hamburger.
Yeah, but you can't leave your seat because you're gonna miss goals the way this team scores at home.
Goalie, that's why they have intermission.
Order it on that FLA Live app and have it waiting for you. It's a nice setup. Reinhart out in front for Vetrano. Oh, what a goal! Frank Vetrano got on his horse, he busted in, and it's a 3-2 Panther lead.
One thing about Frank Vatrano, he only goes one direction, and that's 100 miles an hour straight through. And here, Reinhart waits till Vatrano gets in behind the defense. All he could do is just stick his stick out with one hand, and a desperation play, just try somehow to redirect that puck. And Reinhart, full credit there for the pass, the patience. And Vatrano, he knew he had to step on the defense. Brett Kulak, and he made him pay.
Here they go again. 2 goals in 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Duclair moving in. Got jammed up from behind by a stick. This team, we know how explosive it is. And a snap of the fingers, they grab the lead. Goals by Barkov and then Vatrano. Reinhart with the assists on both, and Duclair gets hit in the face. That's a penalty. Just not smart there by Montreal.
And Duclair has a few words for the defenseman there.
Yeah, Clag is the one that got him up in the face, the 23-year-old defenseman.
Montreal number 43, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Well, finally the Panthers are trying to bust through to the defense using the speed, and there Clag got caught there flat-footed, and the only thing he could do was make body contact. Unfortunately, he got it up in the face, so the Panthers scored on their last power play opportunity, and exactly 2 minutes left here in this second period. Here's an opportunity for the Panthers.
You can sense it. Little showtime here for the Panthers. They've got 2. They've got the lead. Now another big chance. And all 4 forwards on the ice on the score sheet today. Huberdeau, Barkov, Reinhart, and Duclair. But a chance the other way. Suzuki has a short-handed breakaway. Barkov got a piece of it on the back check. Panthers come the other way after the close call. Reinhart. Around it goes for Huberdeau. Cross ice Barkov. Touch pass Ekblad. Huberdeau again. Ekblad. Barkov one-timer, save with the mask. Owen Tippett, by the way, got the second assist on the Vatrano goal. So he gets back in the lineup, gets on the score sheet.
And
yeah, Montembeault again. Helmet came loose.
yeah, Montembeault took that one right off the mask. Here's the breakaway though, and Barkov, I think just when he tried to lift that stick of Suzuki, that puck just started rolling on him, and he just did not get a lot of wood on it. And you see Montembeault now, he had to make a couple of adjustments when he took that slap shot one-timer right off the mask from Barkov.
The last 2 games, Tampa got 37 shots, Carolina 38. Well, you see where the Panthers are already, and we're only in the second period now. The officials discussing something over the scorer's table, and Patrick Hornquist in the conversation.
I think Hornquist was trying to convince the officials that there should be more time on the clock.
I think you're right. It looks like they are resetting it to an extent. That's TJ Luxmore, the referee. 2 goals here in the second for the Panthers. Barkov and Vatrano over the last few minutes to give the Panthers the lead. Cats second in the NHL in comebacks this year. They were down 2-1 in this game, so they leave it at 1:14 remaining in the power play and the period. Verhaeghe gets in, but stolen away. Panthers trying to get some separation here from Montreal. Team like this, Randy, with these guys getting an opportunity, a lot of them to get in the lineup. The last thing you want to do is let them hang around too long.
Yeah, that's why this power play late in the second period is, as I mentioned, a golden opportunity. But the Canadiens have held firm and disrupted the Panthers coming up the ice. Now Barkov jumps back on the #1 power play. Still got enough time to work.
At even strength, the Panthers nearly doubling the shots on goal of Montreal. Ekblad fights off Suzuki there. Ekblad gives him a little shoulder, got a little something going. While the Panthers unable to get into the zone again. Half a minute to go on the power play and in the period. Barkov trying to get something started. Center ice, Huberdeau. He'll wait. Play it in behind for Reinhart. Barkov now looking. No Panther out in front. 10 to go in the period. Ekblad. Huberdeau takes a shot. Oh, deflected just wide by Reinhart. He got a stick on it. Barkov gets it towards the net. Huberdeau tries for a shot attempt, blocked away. That does it for the power play and the period.
Well, a little better execution for the Panthers. Boy, Sam Montembeault has played a whale of a game so far. The Panthers have thrown 36 shots on him and had a lot of possession time and a couple of power plays. Panthers with a 1-goal lead, and it's still dicey going into the third period.
Panthers trying for their third straight win. Find out in the third. First, the Honda intermission report. Barkov with a power play goal to tie the game. You'll hear from him. We'll also hear from Jonathan Huberdeau. More listen in. On this New Year's Day, the Canadiens have been tough. After they grabbed the lead, it was Barkov and then Vetrano, with Sam Reinhart setting them both up. PL. Panthers trying to keep the good times rolling on home ice to start 2022. It has not been easy. They were behind, but Randy, they have the lead going to the third period against Montreal.
And one of the reasons why the Panthers made some adjustments in that second period in their defensive zone coverage. And I'm going to show you a clip here where the Panthers, they're stuck in their own zone, but that's okay. Let's just see their positioning. The Panthers, look at, they're protecting that front of the net. Okay, let's work together. Okay, we don't come up with a puck. All right, don't run around and don't put yourself in the wrong position. Panthers try to get it back. It doesn't work, but they don't panic. And the puck goes behind the net. Look at the good coverage. Everybody shifts over. There's some support. Again, pinch in by the Canadiens. Panthers they bend, but they don't break. And they keep working hard and have that patience until finally they get control of it and get out of their own zone. Much different from the first period.
Panthers started taking over the game in the second. Canadiens didn't have much action at Bobrovsky's net. Here's Weegar shooting, it goes in! It took a bounce and Bennett was out in front. 15 seconds into the third period, the Panthers make it 4-2.
I think Sam Bennett's got a huge pair. Second goal of the game. And these pair of goals that he has got open up the scoring, and now early in the third period, I'm sure he's going to get credited with this goal. Goes back to the point. There is the deflection, and it was legal, and it goes right underneath the right pad of Sam Montembeault.
Bennett's so good around that net. Weegar picks up the assist, points in 3 straight games for him, and the Panthers stretch out the lead.
Let's take another look here very quickly. In the first half of the minute in this third period, yes, Weegar, he knew that Bennett was in position, and that hand-eye coordination of these hockey players continues to amaze me, and Bennett gets his second of the game.
11 on the season now for Bennett. The Panthers really jammed up. It's close up top on the leading goal scorers. Claire and Barkov with 12. Huberdeau and Bennett with 11. Huberdeau got the second assist, so Huberdeau has a 3-point game today. 8 points over the last 2 games. That ties the franchise record. Weegar with a shot high. So that franchise record, Huberdeau himself has done it twice, including earlier this year. The other 2, Pavel Bure and Josef Stumpel. But Huberdeau's now done it 3 times in his career, and 1 more point, he'll have the record.
Yeah, second consecutive clean face-off win, and another shot. Let's see if Bennett can do it for the 3rd consecutive time.
This is the 20th home game this year for the Panthers. This is truly incredible. They've scored at least 4 goals in 16 of those 20 games now. 3 straight here in this one. Barkov, Petrano in the second, and Bennett right there. Bennett gets after the loose puck.
Oh, there's a
lost
slash.
his stick, yeah, and they called it. You got it. Another power play for the Panthers coming up. Savard takes his 3rd penalty of the day.
Montreal, number 58, 2 minutes for slashing.
Extra hustle here by Bennett, trying to get to that loose puck first, and there's the 2-hand Coho tomahawk by Savard. Bennett loses his stick right out of his hands. Power play for Florida.
Now they can really put the hammer down. Canadiens have only had 6 shots on goal since the first period. Here's Huberdeau. Little head fake. Pass comes all the way back. Huberdeau trying to set someone up again.
You go back to that power play goal that the Panthers did score. They snapped that puck around. That needs to be repeated here once they gain entry.
Huberdeau moves in. Gives to Barkov. It rolled on him, and he tracks it down, settles it down, and gets the power play reset. Panthers have 13 goals the last 2 games. Huberdeau's been in on 8 of them. Flag trying to clear. Does. Multi-point games. Huberdeau, Reinhart, Bennett here this afternoon. The offensive juggernaut, 2nd in the league in offense. Right back at it today. The Florida Panthers. Scored 17 goals last 7 periods, going back to that 3rd against the Rangers when they came back and won. Shoot him in. Heads up! And look out, that one saw someone yell heads up as it went into the stands. The Panthers' premier plan is on sale now, only halfway through the home schedule. Get access to the best games, weekends, holidays to watch the #1 team on home ice in the NHL. Go to FloridaPanthers.com. There's Huberdeau with assistant coach Tuomo Ruutu discussing it on the bench. Panthers came in 4th in the league overall, 3 points behind Washington and Tampa. Panthers done very well against those top teams in the league as well. You talk about Tampa, Washington, the Rangers, Carolina. Here's Verhaeghe. Bennett with 2 today, shoots, save Montembeault. Verhaeghe again, but off the stick of Lundell, and Montreal will kill off the penalty.
Yeah, not much action there in that power play for the Panthers.
Panthers coming in today this season against teams that are currently in the playoffs in the East. They're 8-2-2. Vetrano. Back it goes for Forsling. Panthers forced the turnover, the tip and hit, but then pushed out of the zone. Reinhart gets it to the line, no further. Harvey Pinard, along with Caulfield, worked it free. Good hit by Ratko Gudas. Welling is a little slow getting up. He and Gudas go at it at center ice. And then he took something up in the face, and that one they're going to call on the Panthers. So the stick came up from Gudas after Paling went over to him after the hit. The Canadiens will get a power play out of this. Jonathan Drouin gives it ahead. Flag is turned back. Extra skater on for Montreal, trying to get into the Panther zone. Now Drouin gets free. Here's a chance for Niku, puts it in front. Hillis could not get it on net. There's the touch.
Yeah, Gudas is going to go to the penalty box. Here's the call. High sticking, I believe.
Florida penalty number 7, 2-minute minor, high sticking.
Okay, this all started with the big hit. There's Gudas. Clean check. And then Gudas gets the stick up a little high. Well, a little bit of an embellishment. I'm not quite sure that stick got into the face, but either way, the Panthers now shorthanded.
Montreal trying to get one back. 4.5 gone by in the period. Big kill for the Panthers here. Forsling floats it into the zone. Huberdeau finds it. Remember, Huberdeau came into the day 5th in the league in scoring. And even higher, tied for 2nd in the league in assists. And he's got 3 more assists today. He has just been lighting it up offensively, Jonathan Huberdeau. What a year. And, you know, the guys ahead of him, Randy, you know, McDavid, Draisaitl, Ovechkin, Stamkos, who he's now jumped again. He's no longer ahead of him. Unreal.
Well, what I notice is just the confidence that he's playing with and without the puck, and he just feels that he can make a play out of nothing.
Weegar chips it up the boards. Lundell trying to get it out. The help from Barkov. And Lundell does force it out of the zone. Weegar, by the way, another assist today, so those points are really starting to come for him now.
How about Anton Lundell? He led all forwards on Thursday with almost 18 minutes of ice time. Again, out there killing penalties.
And he's been, you know, excellent all year, Andy. But as we discussed, that 2-week break for a 20-year-old that's never been in the NHL, he seems re-energized the last 3 games. Not a bad guy to get a little tutoring from on the bench. Fellow Finn, Alexander Barkov. Lundell was living with Barkov earlier this year. Put up the numbers he has, goes gets his own place. That's it for Sasha. Speaking of Finns, here's Niku. Has 2 assists today. Hillis, cross ice pass stolen away by Sam Bennett. Gudas is out. Panthers get the kill, maintain the 2-goal lead. No shots on goal. Vedamo for Savard. Saved by Bobrovsky. Tough on Bobrovsky. That's first shot he's seen in the period. 6.5 in, only the 7th shot since the opening period. Bobrovsky got knocked down in front. They let that one go. Here comes Duclair. Down the wing as the Duke chants go up. He tries a back pass that's stolen away. Now Savard up at the point. Schooneman with a shot. Big save. Bobrovsky kicked it out with the pad. Schooneman again. Puts it out in front. Bobrovsky with another stop. And Reinhart will clear. Vetrano at the line. Stick handles. Then lost it to Drouin. Suzuki. Hit by Hornquist. And this comes all the way down. They do call icing on the Panthers.
Well, he's done it all season long, and when the Panthers are leading in the 3rd period in most games, you need a big save like that. Look at the reflexes of Sergei Bobrovsky. Double deflection, 1-2, and there's the left pad save. How he sees that puck, gets down low. Amazing.
And you know, the win over the Rangers the other night had some real timely saves when the Panthers were down, especially 2-1. Remember, Strome had that breakaway. Kept the Panthers within a goal. And they got 3 in the 3rd. And the Panthers have not stopped scoring since. Glad plays it in behind the Panther net. Suzuki. Kulak. Wrist shot blocked by Lundell. Kulak covers in the neutral zone. Carlson plays it at his own line. Marchman will float it into the zone. Hornquist in after it. Hornquist has it down at the goal line, knocked away. In comes Brandon Montour. Hornquist covers at the point. Now it's Marchment. Tied up along the boards. Paling takes away. And Cole Caulfield will get out to center ice. Caulfield, the first round pick in 2019. 2 selections after Spencer Knight. They know each other well from those U.S. teams. As young players, both played college hockey. Caulfield lit it up in Wisconsin. He was good in the playoffs last year for Montreal as well.
What a college player he was.
Ooh.
Not the biggest in size, but the moves and the talent, puck handling ability.
You know, this year, like the rest of the team, he has struggled to score, only 1 goal. Nice work there by Mammon. Montour right at the line. Now it's Barkov. Forsling out in front of the net. Rare spot for him. He peels back. Finally, Montreal clears. Panthers just taking this game over. 3 straight goals. 2-goal advantage. This is Duclair. Gives to Uyghur. Shot was deflected away. Steal by Vedamo. Bennett and Uyghur are there defensively. And Uyghur takes him out of the play. Rolls to the point. Kulak's shot blocked. Duclair's got a breakaway. Here comes the Duke against Montembeault. It's off the goalpost. He was unable to finish that one off. Duclair again in the offensive zone with the puck. In front for Huberdeau. It goes wide. Huberdeau looking for his 4th point of the game. Huberdeau and Duclair just dynamic together. Huberdeau goes to the bench looking up at the rafters. He can't believe it. Panthers lead it here in the 3rd, 4-2. Sam Bennett has 2 goals. For another win, Anthony Duclair had a chance here to basically salt it away.
Yeah, and he does it every game with a breakaway, and he beat Montembeault, but just rang it off the post, and see, it came right back, almost hit Montembeault in the back. There's another look at it, and his reaction, oh boy. The Panthers kept it going with Duclair. If he would have scored, he would have regained the goal-scoring lead with the Panthers. He's at 12. He's tied with Barkov.
It's a battle, that's for sure up there. Duclair, 22 points in 24 games this year. I mean, he has just been awesome as a Panther. He's also plus 18. Barkov after the puck. Settles it down at the line, flips it out in front, cut off there by Clag. Stolen away by Vetrano. Reinhardt, who has 2 assists in the game, bothering Schoenemann. Uyghur hustling back. Ekblad quickly out to center for Tippett. And he never got the red line. He was slowed down by Caulfield, so that is icing. So after today, the Panthers get a couple of days off. Home Tuesday should be a great game against Calgary. If they hold on to this win, they'll try to sweep the 4-game homestand, and then on the road, including the big one next Saturday in Carolina.
Yeah, the Carolina Hurricanes, they have jumped off of the holiday pause, and they have been very impressive. I still think they're the quickest team in the NHL, skating-wise, and that is tough to defend against.
They are 4-4 right now in the 3rd in Columbus. Panthers beat Carolina here at home earlier this year. Carolina, one of the very few teams ahead of the Panthers in the standings. And you know, it's loaded up, Randy. The Eastern Conference is just, particularly the Panther division. I mean, you got the best teams in the league that are in the East and in the division.
Well, and a lot boils down to right there, that position. Goaltending, the Panthers have had excellent goaltending so far this year. Bobrovsky's 10-1 on home ice.
Panthers will get a change here. Montreal did a good job staying in this game, and on the scoreboard they're still in a 2-goal game, but as far as where the play has been, as far as the possession time now, the Panthers have just taking this thing over.
Good awareness by the Panthers here too, that with the puck possession, move it back to the defense and regroup in your own zone. And then coming up the ice, if they got no play, just get it in deep. And that's exactly what Forsling, just to back up what I'm trying to enforce right there. And I'm sure the communication. Oh.
Duclair's got the steal. Still with it, just could not get a pass or a shot away. Canadiens come the other way looking for a chance. Gudis rides Vedamo all the way to the end wall and takes him down. And then Forsling with the big hit on Pezzetta. Huberdeau ahead for Bennett. Bennett looking, shooting. Montembeault will hold that. Down to 7:35 to go on New Year's Day. 4-2 Florida. The standings, we talked about it, Randy, the division and the East. These are the top 5 teams in the NHL.
And it's going to go right down to the last week of the regular season. Who wins the East and the division? Makes it exciting.
Now let me ask you, as things materialize, how important will the seeding be, do you think, for the Panthers? Because, you know, Tampa, here's a shot by Marchment that's stopped by Montembeault. So Tampa, I'm not sure it matters where they finish. You know, they've won the Cup twice. They know they can beat anybody in the playoffs. You look at the Panthers where, hey, is winning the division a real key factor, or just getting in and let the chips fall where they may?
Well, to answer that, the Panthers are so dominant on home ice, they want the home ice advantage. The first 2 games of the first series, that's a big advantage, and especially the way the Panthers have played on home. Every team would like to. I mean, Tampa Bay's dominant. What about Carolina, Toronto, Washington?
And if it does end up being, as Vedamo breaks in, Bobrovsky able to close it up. You know, the Panthers, Lightning, and Toronto have a little separation now for the top 3 spots in the division that automatically get playoff spots. Certainly not counting out Boston yet. Marchment moves in. It's a 2-on-1 with Hornquist. Marchment, he scores! Mason Marchment makes it a 5-2 Panther lead. The bench loves it.
Marchment gets into the top cheese department with a shot there. Second goal of the year. This play started here. Montreal Kulak tries to keep that puck in. It gets poked behind him, turns into a 2-on-1. And there it is. Marchment just challenges Montembeault's glove hand, and it goes bar down. And there's the reaction. Mason Marchment.
So the Panthers are ready to go to 17-3 on home ice. This is the 11th time they've scored at least 5 goals. I mean, this is off the charts offensive numbers of what the Florida Panthers are doing on home ice this year. They've now got 14 goals in the last 2 games. That is a franchise record. After 9 against Tampa.
And it took them a while to get going in this hockey game. They were down at 2-1. If you just joined us late in the second period.
And they get it from everywhere. I mean, up and down the lineup. Marchment now has points in every game since his return. And, you know, maybe it's a little sneaky because you think of him as a big guy, plays that tough style. 10 points in 13 games this year.
Yeah, the biggest thing for Marchment, just got to try and stay healthy, stay in the lineup.
Just wrapping up our conversation about the division. You know, if the Panthers, Tampa, and Toronto finish top 3, whoever doesn't win the division matches up with the other team. But as you said, Randy, in the Eastern Conference, every first-round series will be difficult. Here comes Reinhart. He's got a chance. The pass to Toronto is broken up. Anton Lundell gets the assist. So like Marchment, points in the last 3 games for Lundell. After that pause. Caulfield couldn't get it on net. The Panthers have just clamped it down now in Montreal. Allowed him 6 shots all second period. They've only got 5 here in the third. There's Bobrovsky making another good save. The ones that he's seen here in the third, he's been sharp. And Vetrano one-hands it out. Owen Tippett moves in. Tippett on the backhand. Sends it just wide, glove side. These guys have been fun to watch this year.
Well, just to back up what you were talking about, Goldie, about the offense and how many goals Panthers are averaging, especially on home ice. You look at this roster before the season started. You knew that there's going to be an opportunity, but nobody, I don't think, forecasted the numbers that they have put up collectively. And as you said, everybody involved. It's not just Barkov and Huberdeau, the usual suspects. I mean, Bennett, Duclair, Lundell. I mean, the offense from the defense, the core from collectively.
Panthers entered today third in the league in defense scoring. Lundell moves in, but the Panthers are offside. Huberdeau slipped down. Mason Marchman, welcome to 2022. He gets in on the scoring party.
Let's take a look at the best home records in the National Hockey League. And the Panthers, unless there's a train wreck here, they will go to 17-3.
You know, the other remarkable thing is Panthers have only lost 7 games in regulation this year. They've only lost 4 times by more than a goal. I mean, that's remarkable. I mean, basically every single night they're in the game. And a great way to come out of the pause. This is going to be a 2-on-1 for Suzuki and Drouin. Suzuki, Drouin, couldn't quite tee it up, and then Bobrovsky out to meet him. Drouin and Suzuki have the 2 Montreal goals today. Anton Lundell breaking in against Kulak. Oh, and then Lundell takes a stick up in the face. He'll head to the bench. Officials did not detect it. Belzile for Montreal. Backhands in, but Toronto gave him a good shot. Montour around the boards for Barkov. Cleared out to center. Loose there. Picked up by Mamet. Now it's Vetrano. Taking a shot. Glove save.
And the Montreal Canadiens here, they get an odd man rush. You're late in the third period. And Suzuki over to Drouin, and look at that, just bounced over his stick right at the last second, and by the time he recovered, Bobrovsky had taken away any opportunity.
Yeah, we saw that line here. You see it now, and Vetrano is on it. That's because Carter Verhaeghe is not on the Panther bench. Last shift a few minutes ago. Barkov feeds it ahead. Loose at center ice now. Vetrano's got it. Caulfield takes back, closing it on 3 minutes to go. The first Panthers live post game of the new year immediately following this one. All the highlights coming up. As always, there are plenty of goals to go through. Hear from some of the Panther players and interim head coach Andrew Brunette, and the best of today's listen in with Jonathan Huberdeau. Big day for him, sister singing both anthems, and then Huberdeau puts up a 3-point game. Bennett, by the way, it's his second multi-goal game of the year. Did have a hat trick earlier this year against the Islanders. Here comes Forsling. Sets up Bennett, looking for the third one. Couldn't get it on net. Huberdeau after it. We'll have to reset it at center. The red-hot Jonathan Huberdeau. Top 5 in the league in scoring. Stick handles. Passes to Duclair. Back it goes Gudas. And the shot is fought off by Montembeault. Huberdeau's just putting on a clinic out there these days.
You see him now. He just drew 3 defenders from the Canadiens, and that opened up the ice, and we saw the excellent shot there by Gudas.
Reinhart all alone in front, and he just sends it wide. Looking for his 3rd point of the day. Now the Canadiens will finally get a hold of it. Steele, Reinhart moving in. waiting, centering feed. Oh, and Tippett missed it.
Oh.
It went wide. What a setup by Reinhart. Tippett's got it again. Over to Vetrano off his stick, though.
Yeah, I know Tippett's got an assist in this game. It'd be nice to see him. He's been a while since Tippett has scored.
Not back in the lineup today. Losterainen and Lomberg out. Tippett and Bennett back in. There's Vetrano going down and getting a block there with a minute to go. Frankie Vetrano has made the most of his opportunity getting back in the Panther lineup. Scoring goals, getting a block there. Bennett sends it wide. Mason Marchment off Carlson's skates. Final minute. Panthers just dominating after down 2-1 in the second. Marchment with a steal. Out in front for Bennett. He just missed wide for the hat trick. Marchment again. Battling hard. Kulak just can't handle Mason Marchment. And now he pitchforks it up to the line. Montour, Hornquist, Bennett out in front. The only drama left. Bennett just misses on the redirection. They'll give him one more chance. In front, blocked away, and that'll do it. The Panthers win it 5-2. They are 17-3 on home ice. Sam Bennett nearly had it, but it's all good. 2-goal game in the victory.
Oh, they tried. Bennett was out there. Marchment fed him 3 different times. Jonathan Huberdeau with another multi-point game for the Florida Panthers. Sergei Bobrovsky runs his record on home ice to 11-1. Congratulations to him. Some key saves, not only in the second period, but in the third as well. Montreal put the pressure on, tried to climb back into this game. And the Panthers win all 3 games of this 3-game homestand so far. That will continue on Tuesday night against the red-hot Calgary Flames.
What a performance. You go back into March, Florida has now won 30 of their last 35 home games. They are nearly unbeatable here at FLA Live Arena. The fans have enjoyed it all week long. They put up 5 goals again, and this has just been night after night. Radko Gudas high-fiving and celebrating his teammates as they come off the ice.
And again, the impressive part of it, it's not just 1, 2, or 3 players. Contributions up and down the lineup, including the goaltending, the big hits from Gudas, the strong defensive play from Ekblad, and Uyghur back on defense, and you see Barkov and Gudas celebrating again.
A little salute from Barkov. All right, here's Sam Bennett, Randy, back in the lineup. He got it started early.
He certainly did in the first half minute of this first period. The Panthers, look at how they snap that puck around. Here comes Uyghur up the middle of the ice. Gives it to Ekblad. Over to Huberdeau. And Huberdeau finds Duclair, and look at the no-look back behind the pass there. And Bennett gets his first of the night. That's his 10th of the season. Wasn't done though. The Panthers still needed a big one here in the third period. And right at the start of the third, a deflection goal by Bennett off of the point shot from Uyghur. That's his 2nd of the game, his 11th of the season. That gave the Panthers the 4-2 lead, the cushion that they needed early in the third period. And now we'll see the Stars come out onto the ice. And no doubt, Jonathan Huberdeau again. Goldie, what can you say about Jonathan Huberdeau? 3 assists to go along with his 5-point night.
Tied his own franchise record with 8 points over 2 games. He's done it 3 times now in his career, and twice this season. Unreal. And here's the guy you just spoke about, the #1 star.
Number 9.
What a pickup last season. What a trade by general manager Bill Zito. Bennett automatically clicked with Huberdeau. Re-signed long-term, and he has flourished as a Florida Panther.
Well, it's not only the offense, it's how he plays the game. So strong, and he's just tough to battle off the puck. He loves the competition. He can play it any way you want. And he celebrates with the first star of the game here this afternoon with his 2-goal performance.
The Panthers start the new year the way they ended the last one, with a win. Let's hear from Sam Bennett. Here's Jessica Blaylock. Jess?
Thanks so much, Goldie. Sam, I know that one was fun today. How excited were you to get back out there? You wasted no time getting on the score sheet and joining the scoring parade after watching your teammates drop 9 on the Lightning the other night.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Our team has so much fun playing in this building in front of these fans, so it's been a blast all year.
Montreal did have a short bench. We talked about it. They were going to put up a fight, but at what point did you guys really feel like you were able to take over the game?
They had a good push. We knew they had a shortened lineup, but I think in the third we really took over and got to playing our game.
All season long, the depth of this team has been on display. What has impressed you most about how balanced you guys have been when it comes to your offensive attack?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, on any night, any given line could be on the score sheet scoring goals for our team, and that just gives our team that much more confidence. So it's a lot of fun.
Thanks so much for the time. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
Craig, over to you.
Thank you very much, Jessica. Exciting game for the Panthers. The Canadiens played them tight for 20 minutes, then the Panthers took over, and their class played out. 5-2 to open up the new year. Joe and I will wrap it up with a big Lexus post game in a moment.